Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really embarking on quite a journey. We're going right to the heart of existence, looking at, well, the nature of the divine itself.
That's right.
Specifically, we're digging into this incredibly complex relationship described in our sources between the first God and the second God, often called Father and Son.
Yeah, and the sources we're drawing on for this deep dive, they're quite rich. Theological texts, scriptural references. They offer these, profound and sometimes really nuanced takes on this whole mystery.
Right.
So our mission really is to navigate these ideas, maybe clarify some key terms, and try to grasp the frankly astonishing implications for creation and, well, for us.
And it's tough from the start, isn't it? Our sources point out something fundamental.
Right.
We exist in time and space, naturally.
Right.
But God, the divine, it operates completely outside of that. It treats time and space as if they don't really constrain it.
Exactly, which sets us up for exploring something truly mysterious. We have to accept that for us, full understanding might be, well, beyond reach. It's about embracing the profundity. What's really fascinating, though, is how consistently the sources describe the first, second, and even third gods as inherently equal. Like they sustain infinity itself.
Equal, okay.
Yeah.
But then there's this paradox.
Precisely. The texts indicate the second god, while equal sort of temporarily becomes smaller than the first.
Smaller? How so?
Specifically in the context of creation, existing for a time as a created being.
Wow. Okay, inherent equality, but then this temporary smaller state. How do the sources explain that? Is it like compelled? Or is it something else, the self-emptying they talk about?
No, it's absolutely voluntary. That's key. The sources are clear. If the second god had to obey the first, well, this wouldn't be humility at all,
All right, it'd just be obligation.
Exactly. Instead, it's shown as a deliberate choice, an incredible act of divine self-limitation. The second god temporarily sets aside certain divine rights, essentially. And even in this emptied state, as a created being, the sources still present the second god as, well, greater than all other created things.
That's a really crucial point, this paradox of power found in humility. And this idea of voluntary lessening, it brings up another distinction I found fascinating in the sources.
You mean the only begotten son versus the firstborn?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Why is understanding both of those terms so vital here? Can you help us unpack that?
Absolutely. It's fundamental. So, only begotten son, the sources use this to refer to the second god as the creator.
Okay.
Existing eternally in full divine equality with the first god, even before creation began.
Right, creator God.
Right, but firstborn, that term refers specifically to the second god as a created being.
Ah, okay. So the same entity, but viewed in two different contexts or roles.
Precisely. The ultimate creator, the only begotten son, voluntarily steps into time and space, becoming the very first, the preeminent one among all created things, the firstborn.
That act, the creator becoming created, it feels, well, monumental. Why? What's the ultimate purpose behind such an extraordinary transformation, according to these texts?
The reason given is profound. It's to bridge this seemingly unbridgeable gap, you see, between the divine, the infinite, and the created, finite reality.
Okay.
This self-emptying, where the second god becomes the firstborn among created beings, is what fundamentally allows us humanity to become adopted children of the first god.
So it creates a pathway.
Exactly. It's foundational. It enables our participation in a divine family relationship, making connection with the infinite possible for us.
It's like the divine story itself is modeling the ultimate act of connection, maybe empathy. So this transformation, creator to first of the created, it ultimately serves to glorify the first God then.
That's how the sources frame it, yes.
And what happens at the end, once creation's purpose is fulfilled? How does this cosmic drama conclude?
Well, the sources indicate that the second god will be fully restored to that inherent equality with the first god. The temporary state ends. And they suggest the first god will then be all in all, implying this state where the divine essence just completely permeates everything. Ultimate unity.
So the temporary lessening was a means to an end.
A necessary step, yes. A profound act described as love and humility, allowing for the very structure of existence as we know it, and crucially, our place within it.
It's an incredible arc, cosmic humility leading to ultimate restoration. The second god, always equal deep down, chooses this temporary smaller state, this self-emptying, to bridge the divine and the created, enable our adoption, and ultimately glorify the first God.
Exactly. That's the core insight, this profound temporary self-emptying of the second God who is inherently equal with the first, bridges the divine and the created. And we see that crucial distinction between the only begotten Son as creator and the firstborn as the first created being. That act enables us to become adopted children. This transformation from ultimate creator to first among created beings, it serves to glorify the first God, and then, once creation is complete, the second God is restored to full equality.
Amazing.
So think about this. If such an act of self-emptying, this temporary lessening, was somehow necessary for the very fabric of existence, our place in it, what does that suggest about the nature of love and humility, maybe even at the highest levels of being? What might that prompt you to consider about connection, about purpose in your own life? Something to ponder, certainly.